Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Toot at the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, that dude Johnson, you know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is, it's the smartest dumb people!
Yes, sir. Buddha. When I got messages saying, what's up with the show? One to where you still got kids writing essays on. 472. Shout out to Chris, he came through.
Came back there. And you go, okay. And she said,
okay, he done. He turned. It's not money, baby. They don't need cash in their hands.
Right. So now the fuck with that
Regardless of the fact. You don't know. You don't know his fucking intentions.
Teaching them, what are people? Listen, I'm gonna take my time down here. Right. I didn't understand. When I tried to conduct, come on. And I'm talking about my in-law niece. My niece, I done bought her.
I was born in the same place I was, but they decided to move along. They traveled here.
I had a homeboy, and I'm thinking about getting the motherfucker. Now I'm trying to hold it out. I want to get it done.
They both was the same, but once the money been through, and you just scripted this shit.
They got some diamonds in them. I need them to expect you to pay the bills, take care of their family, help you watch their nieces and nephews.
I'm cooking up. I cook up with this nigga.
We're not asking a week. We not saying a week. We said a month.
Okay.
You do this or you do that. And so those are the.
y'all talking about me like a dog.
Stop it!
Y'all good?
This is money.
For that. Because
Welcome. This is the smartest dumb people, and I'm the host, Anthony, that dude Johnson. And always to my left, Quando Rondo, my high school bud. And always to my right from here on out, Willie ABN in the building, my cousin. We got a special guest in the building. He goes by the name of Beezy Panero, my homeboy MB in the building. He's actually a comedian, an up-and-coming comedian. And he got a lot of shit going on. They got a concert a comedy show that's about to pop off. It's called what? Ain't Shit Funny? All right, when is the concert?
July 31st at the Strut on 90th and 4th.
Shout out to Joshua El Stupo.
I will be there.
Shout out to El Stupo. He coming on next week, so he'll be on here next week. Shout out to El Stupo,
29th.
man. Yeah, so MB, what made you want to get into comedy, bro?
Actually, to be honest, I went to one of El Stupo. I've been rocking with El Stupo since day one. But a lot of time, I pretty much seen some comedians go up there. They was amateur night. And I applauded them because they got up there and had the nerve to do it. So I had told him, like, I think I'm funny. No, I was like, I think I'm funnier than them. Not down to nobody or just confidence in me. I'm like, I'm funnier than them.
You've always been a comedian, though.
I told him, I was like, bro, next time you do a show, man, hook me up. He called me like 2 weeks later, like, bro, you serious? I'm like, sign me up. Just give me 2 weeks notice.
You know what's funny is I started to believe in my head, El Stupo is like the gatekeeper in some way, but he's doing the right thing with the key. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit, he put a lot of niggas on. He be shooting a lot of niggas our way. Shout out to El Stupo, man.
The plug.
That's my dog.
My guy too,
man.
Yeah, man, the dude, good dude, and I can't wait to have a conversation with him. So MB, I want to say this: you was always funny, man. Like even when we used to play cards at the house and video games and shit like that. It's funny that the barbershop kind of groomed you and El Stupo into these fucking comedians because y'all always was funny in the barbershop.
Well, when I was younger, like even people I went to school with that see me be like, you do comedy? I'm like, in school we played the dozens. I always had a sense of humor and this and this. So as being a comedian, all you gotta do is life experience transfer them into something that's funny. Because some people might be around their friends, and, they might got a sense of humor and they can make them laugh.
Right.
But can you get up there and control the audience for so long and get them all the you can get your homies, and then a lot of people be shy. They could, talk around their friends, 10, 15 people. But can you get up there with, we local, so I ain't gonna say it's a big bar, but
come to
75 to 100 strangers, you might got some of your relatives or family there that's gonna be with you and support you. But one thing about me, and like that I love about El Stupo, we ain't sugarcoat that. If you trash me just because we your homeboy, we ain't gonna be like, oh yeah. We gonna be like, yeah, but I will go this way or do it. We don't need. At the end of the day, it's your work, it's your what's name. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you want to do. But I always take advice from him. Like if I get a joke and I get stuck, I call him and be like, well, what would you do?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I want to do, but I like to get hit.
Yeah,
That's
right.
That's my dog.
Yeah,
I
made a
fuck
fine
with
shit.
him the wrong way. I
Yeah.
fuck with him the wrong way.
Hey man, that's pretty neat that you went into it.
But I also mess with Zilla with
Yeah.
First String
Yeah.
Comedy. I mess with him and Lil Cameron.
paying
He on the
y'all?
rise. Yep. I mess with him. I really mess with everybody, anybody in the city. Not like that. I'm with First String, but anytime El Stu will call me,
So you're gonna be the opener, or how that's gonna work? How many comedians is it?
It's me, El Stupo, and Jabber Gold from What's on the Fly.
Jabber Gold is supposed to be the shit. I ain't never heard his comedy, but he's supposed to be the shit.
Jabber Gold, savvy vet, been in the game for about 30 years, if not more.
Wow.
He been on Comic View. He got accolades and stuff like that. Pretty much.
He's located in Omaha.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck we ain't got him up here yet. Because El Stupo praised him and said how he basically was motivation to drive him into comedy basically too. So I think we might need to holler at Jabber Gold. We might need to have him up here.
Jabber Gold.
He's
He's definitely an Omaha legend in the comedy game. Definitely.
Shout out to the smartest dog.
And I haven't heard of him either, man. And hey, we gotta holler at him, man.
Make sure you like and share, motherfuckers. So listen, MB, so how this Smartest Dumb People work is, bro, we normally bring people on our show. We like for them to talk about themselves for the first 10 to 15 minutes, give us the rundown on what you do and what you like and what your career is. Then you turn into part of the cast, and we have a dope conversation about what's going on in the world. But we got about 4 more minutes to talk about you, man. So what you got going on besides the comedy thing? Is your main focus?
Well, no,
You still barber?
Yeah. I just left the shop.
Keep in mind, he's still a barber, so you can get some jokes and a little laugh while you get your haircut.
Butter it up. You got that butter?
Man, he used to cut my hair.
It ain't top of the line, but it ain't far off.
Get him in, get him out. Get him in, get him out.
You know what I miss? You know what I miss about you? At every start of the year of football season, I used to call me and him used to be real cool, and we still are.
He didn't want to know my locks.
Man, I would call him at the beginning of the year. He goes to the fucking gas station and get these football books. You remember those fucking football books?
Gold sheet.
Isn't it called the Gold Sheet?
No, I got the real book. I mean the book with everybody that's playing, the starters, this and this. I need to read on home betting on. I can't bet on what you did last year.
He's an amazing gambler too, man. He be hitting like a motherfucker. So let's get to the show. Y'all ready to get to the show?
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Question of the day. I really didn't have a question of the day today, Will. I fucking missed that. I thought maybe you could come up with one, but we were so busy doing drops and shit, I kind of lost track of it, so I think we might just hit straight to the topic. We don't have a question of the day. We normally do, man. It was a lot of shit going on within the last 5 minutes of us getting ready for the show. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to the first topic. First topic of the day, Kevin Gates interview. If you haven't seen it, this is a little snippet of it, man. This is a wild boy.
So you ready for the smoke?
I don't want no smoke, but I ain't turning none down.
Did you really fuck your cousin?
She pulled me to the side and said, baby, that's your cousin. I ain't about to stop.
What? Like, is you really like that, or you just...
I want to stick my whole tongue in this bitch ass. I want to suck her ass, hold my mouth, stick my whole tongue, and then I twirl the bitch. Cause I got a big, long ass tongue.
Can I see your tongue?
When? No. Hey, you lick her feet, I'm about to feed her dick.
Ooh.
We about to make her tap in this bitch.
Ooh.
I'm talking about bitch, bend over.
Ooh.
Hey, stand up on your toes.
Ooh.
Hey, lock your knees
a show.
back. Baby, breathe through your nose.
Oh my God. I'm speechless. So you ready for the smoke?
I don't want no smoke, but I ain't turning nothing.
So that's the interview with Kevin Gates on Young Miami's little show she got going on Revolt. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The clips I watched about 30 minutes of it. I never thought this about Kevin Gates, but I realized that motherfucker's a narcissist. I said this on my Facebook. He's a narcissist, dog, and he like manipulate women into feeling like he got this aura about him. He was talking about how he can fucking start the batteries with his hands, like just a bunch of weird shit. You know, I don't know why women. I might as well go in on because he ain't coming on here. We wanted to get him on here, but I didn't want to rattle the cage before he came on here. But that man is a fucking weirdo.
I'm caping for Kevin Gates, so go ahead and get it off. I'm going to the opposite
Go ahead,
way.
finish your spiel.
I just think he's a fucking weirdo.
Definitely weird. Fucking with your own cousin. I mean, they say that shit is happened down south, but
not only that, he's just talking about sticking his tongue in women's ass, and just like, and I'm like, dog, like,
but you gotta think he kissed his dog in the mouth, and the dog was foaming live on TV.
Disgusting. Y'all remember that shit? He got, and then he said he get his dog. Then he said he get his dog dick sucked. You ain't remember that shit? Everybody they said that's bestiality. That's illegal. Y'all ain't see that shit? He was talking about he get his dog head and all this stuff. It was, yeah, man. But I'm not gonna lie.
Anything that man do in his relationship is his own relationship.
And then he's flirting.
I'm not saying nothing wrong with he's saying on that.
But then he's flirting with Miami on the show, knowing she fucking with Puffy. Like I said, the dude is like mad.
I didn't watch the show. I did not watch the show. But what he's saying right here, I don't know.
It's casual if it's your relationship. Like you said, if she asking the questions, it's not him. You know, if we talking about it, it's not like the few little flirtatious vibes ain't gonna fly. But it's like when she was bringing stuff to him, she the one asking the questions. I ain't bringing it all out. But he probably was up in the mood. Even though, you know what I'm saying? She probably was like, I'm gonna ask you some questions.
It's escalating the way the shit going.
And after we there. So, hey, I rock with Kevin Gates. So, I did, still do. His personal life,
and this snippet that you just showed right here.
That could be him. The music is fire, and then that whole aura thing.
But the music, his music being fire, you have to understand. Sometimes you gotta hold rappers accountable for like who they are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like
him as a person.
So do y'all still listen to R. Kelly?
I don't listen to him.
Yeah,
I don't.
I do.
Man, where do you find time to listen to the music that old?
Me, my age. Oh, you mean the actual music?
I just don't listen. I don't listen to
it. You find time. Because what I do is I have Pandora. I'm old school. These new kids on the block.
What's your Pandora station?
Music Soul Child, Tank,
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Take out your shit too.
Man.
I don't listen to R. Kelly because, hey, listen, that shit,
take out your shit too.
I give that nigga the greatest R&B of all time. He is the king. He is the king, but I don't. R. Kelly is the king, but I don't do that shit. I don't. That level that the man was on, I can't get down. That ain't my time. That ain't my time. And even though it's great music, I understand it's great music.
R. Kelly, the R. Kelly case, a bunch of shit came out also about how he was.
I don't need no justifications for it. That's that's nigga shit that I don't need. Justification, nigga, on shit that you talking about.
Bringing something up.
That's what I'm saying. I don't need justification. I don't do it.
There's no justification. I'm about to explain. Can I talk?
Okay.
All right. So there was something that came out in the trial. A lot of people didn't know R. Kelly was not only sleeping with the young girls, he was sleeping with their moms too. He was sleeping with Aaliyah's mom. He was sleeping with Aaliyah's mom and was sleeping with her too.
Is it justification that you coming up with?
No, not at all. I was just making conversation.
No, you're making a case for him. You're making a case.
I'm actually making it worse.
He's definitely a wild boy.
No, it ain't no making it worse. Yeah, if you sleep with his mom, you sleep with his mom. Don't sleep with a motherfucking 15-year-old. That ain't my time.
Rodrigo said Tank is weird too.
I seen it. Tank is weird as hell.
Why? Because I never understood it.
He got on the podcast on the Breakfast Club and he said they had asked him something about
getting the salad tossed.
No, sucking meat. And he said just because you suck some meat once don't mean you gay. Maybe you tried it, you didn't like it.
He did say that weird shit.
So obviously you Tank. So obviously you tasted the penis before. I mean that's just
my goodness.
Hey,
I mean that's just my take on it. You know what I'm saying
that man, he's saying he ain't gay. He gay. He gay. His music is good too.
Hey, we don't want cancel culture to come after the smartest dumb. We ain't at that level of unstoppable yet. But speaking of that, speaking of podcasts about to be shut down, so Rick Ross came out with a video after we talked about Gillie last show that we had. Willie, remember we was talking about Gillie came from Ross and was talking about I bought a cow, and then Rick Ross came out and said I bought a cow and took care of this cow better than you take care of your own wife and kids.
Wow.
This is the actual clip of Gillie. Going back in. This is a long clip, bro, but it's funny as hell. Listen, you want to listen? It's 3 minutes long.
I have to hear it.
You can hear it right
I caught her. I didn't brought her.
All right, this shit dope. So let's have a conversation about Ross. And
listen, man, I'm only going to tell you this one time, Ross. You better stop. You hear me? And mind your business, man. Because you went on the Instagram page commenting about me, calling me out my name for no mother reason at all. This is how it started. So I'm going to tell you again, man, leave me alone, man. I see you little funky video. I spend more money on my cow's hooves than you spend on your wife. You're probably right, cause I ain't bought her, I caught her. She me because who I'm blessed to be, not because I bless her with a fee. But ain't you the shit? I put Molly all in her drink and she ain't even know it. Goddamn Ricky Raper. Huh? Stop talking about money, man, cause money don't unlame a lame. There's a lot of suck ass out here with money and you on the list. Matter of fact, you the captain of the Suckers with Money Association of America. And we ain't impressed. So mind your business. Because that's your problem. You're always minding business. You was minding Birdman business some years back when you was running around talking about, give Khaled the money you owe him. Well, you give Meek the money you owe him. Because you got him in a 1914 slave deal. A Harriet Tubman joint that he signed when he was 19 and now he's 35. I thought you said a boss is one that guarantee we gon' eat. Well, why you ain't renegotiating with a real? Thank God he white boys. He be broke, busted, and disgusted. You, he's a hell of a businessman though. Salute to you, Meek. But stop talking about money, man, and stop pushing that Bel Air on, cause they don't drink that no more. I got the ice electric blue bottle, and I got the lime green bottle that float in the air like Aladdin's carpet. We don't give, you don't want it, man. Drink that shit. And slow up on them goddamn lemon peppers, cause you're about a 6-piece away from a heart attack. Leave me the I'm telling you, this ain't what you want like Lil Durk first single. You better leave me alone. And one thing about me, I'm not no hater. I salute you. Your crib is immaculate. I'm talking about your crib is one of one. Unbelievable. But the whole Atlanta know you live dead smack in the hood. Right off Old National. 2 blocks away from the blackest Walmart in the state. You ain't had a good night's sleep since you moved in that mother. Got them niggas in Atlanta breaking houses. You worrying about them jumping your wall every night. And I get that raggedy cow to Labor Day before top the wall and steal that mother. Be riding all down Old National. Beef ribs for the hood. What's wrong with you, man? Leave me the alone, man. I'm not one to play with, Ross. You hear me? Yeah, CEO / drug dealer kingpin. Remember, we was on the same record label together, Teflon. Remember that? When you used to go to work, you tell, lock it in. Then you come home, you change your uniform, you put your hat on backwards, and then you go in the studio and be a drug dealer kingpin rapper? Huh? Leave me alone, man. This ain't what you want. Listen, man.
All right, so that's the actual video, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man.
Crazy.
That nigga went out. Ross, leave it alone, bro. And if you ain't trying to go, if it ain't no smoke behind this, leave that man alone, because he's not taking his foot off Ross' neck, man. What's your opinion, Beezy?
I mean, shit, he got a point. I mean, like you said, Rick Ross in everybody's business. Like you said, you know, he talking about, you know, worried about Birdman paying what's that shit. Y'all be billing his money off. I mean, it's real as real.
What's your opinion, cousin?
Facts is facts.
No, I do agree that he be in people's businesses, but I also feel like we need to be holding our people accountable as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When people do some BS, you gotta hold them accountable. But the thing is, you don't always gotta do that in public. Don't gotta always do it for the attention, because then that's where it turns into clout chasing. As far as what he was saying on Ross, though, he definitely was affected by what Ross was saying, and I feel like he either idolized Ross or liked Ross, because he's definitely a fan of him, because there's no way he watching and seeing all that and able to quote all of this without watching him.
To a T.
Yeah,
Like he did homework.
Like he's good on he's on him. But the thing was, he threw a shot. You know, he said whatever he said on the post. I didn't even see what post it was. I think it got deleted. But under Mac Main post, but. Past that though, I think Gillie was hurt by that, so that's why he went so hard, because he like, dog, like,
you weirdo.
Yeah, like you going crazy, and like you said, let's even get on the part where it's like lanes and money. That's almost a whole nother discussion, where you got people that got the money for something and they could be a lame any other time. It's kind of like the low key like Drake is, you know what I'm saying? Like Drake is the dude that didn't get any chicks or didn't get any girls like when he was younger, and then when he got money. He go crazy now that he got money. You know what I'm saying? He can get anything. He gonna pay for it.
What's your opinion, Quando?
I think he was hitting on a whole lot of. I think he was on his neck with a whole lot of shit because we had the real Rick Ross on here, so we know the story. We know where the nigga gang come from, and so that ain't him. But the thing is, he do got that money. I don't give a fuck where his house is. Regardless of where his house is, it take a couple miles to get to his house.
I like what Gilly said. He said,
So that line didn't hit nowhere home because the man got the bag. But I think he is kind of. I'm gonna end it right here on my statement. I don't even think Ross should have came back and even said anything to him. When he said anything, no response. You got that much money, it ain't nothing to talk about.
Well, listen,
why do I need to respond to you?
I normally don't promote violence in the black community ever, because anybody know us. We're a podcast that try to bring light to all positive shit, and I'm just being honest with you. If I was Ross, I would probably want to go sock Gilly. We gotta have a, cause like, listen, that's like putting the motherfucking elephant in the room with a monkey. You so tough, nigga. You acting tough. We might have to sit down and have a real conversation.
It ain't that deep in the world.
He told Gilly he was going. I'm about to get a podcast. I'm about to.
I like what you said.
It ain't that deep.
But let's be honest.
Hey, listen, Rick Ross do $1 million worth of game.
It's over.
So
that's why he was saying that.
Rick Ross really gonna give $1 million worth of game all the time.
Yeah, like Gilly, but I'm telling you, that's Ross.
He dropped them gems.
But Gilly is fighting. At this point, Gilly is fighting the machine. Ross is the machine. Yeah, he said, "Boy, I let y'all niggas eat long enough. Now it's time. I'm just leave that."
But guess what?
Hey, but to me though, I feel like Gilly feel like he being bullied. Yeah. Like that's what I feel like. I feel like because that whole leave me alone thing, he's like, to me,
like, stop picking with me.
Stop picking on me.
Hold on, no.
Stop picking.
You don't want the repercussion that's gonna come. It's nice now.
No,
but don't let we can take it there.
Hey, the repercussions. Ricky Rose went head to head on trolling shit with 50. And he the king of trolling.
And lost.
Yeah. He didn't lose though. He held his ground.
Ross survived.
He lost. He held his ground. I said he held his ground.
Officer Ricky was killing ground.
But guess what? But that's the king of trolling. 50 is the king of trolling.
And her homegirls.
50 is the king of trolling. So if he can survive that, he said he might. Hey, I ain't worried about this nigga.
50 go crazy. So yeah, the fact that he survived the 50 thing.
No, he didn't win that though.
No, he didn't win.
We're not saying he won.
He said survived it.
He got shot 9 times.
He survived. He ran through the storm. He stand there with.
He came out on top. And came out on top.
If he didn't come out on top, he was laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah, he laughed his way to the bank.
I'm just saying, like, Gilly, he needs to chill because, like, it's people like Gilly, like he don't understand, like you're
a real street.
But everybody rich now. That don't even matter.
But that's what he's trying to convince people. No, Gilly, listen, this is what I'm about to say. Okay. Gilly is always trying to push this envelope that he a real street nigga and not really be in this. Nobody care about none of that shit, nigga. You know damn well you are well protected in the podcast game alone. So let's put the street shit aside. That shit is irrelevant. It don't even exist.
It don't matter. You ain't about to go back to him.
If you go to, he went to the hood with Lil Durk in Lil Durk's neighborhood, acting like he was doing something. You're with the fucking man that's feeding this whole neighborhood. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
You didn't go there by yourself. It's just me and the cameraman, nigga, and I'm on O-Block. He didn't do that. See, he's feeding these niggas. He's this tough guy, which I like Gilly in a lot of ways, but Gilly is not a tough guy.
Gilly too.
He's not a tough guy.
But let's not keep pushing the street culture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It seem like the street culture is the most important thing.
Yeah, that's not.
It's the same thing we was talking about last week when you said when you start pushing the street culture a little bit more than you push it trying to get money. When we talked about a few weeks ago, where hustling is always looked at as drug dealing, as what else we say? Drug dealing, anything illegal, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? We don't look at hustling as buying business.
And now we're watching two rich men that's doing something positive go back and forth about who's more street.
Yeah.
The weirdest shit ever. Yeah. Ross hasn't been in the streets since he was a CEO. Who cares?
Come on, but he did make a point, though. Now, I'm not saying on that street shit, but I'm saying let that man out his deal, because you was in that
I
other
agree.
man business.
No, he made a lot of sense with that shit. Rick Ross did all of Cash Money business. He had a whole song talking about Birdman.
But Meek want his money and he went out. Let that man out.
Meek deserved Ross. You got wing stops, nigga. You don't even got to make another record.
And checkers.
Man, these niggas is
weird.
That's for sure. He can definitely just release Meek and let
He made a good point with that, but I feel like at the end of the day,
so that's gangster business. Yeah, that's why I'm like.
I'm just saying, like, as a black man myself, I don't like to see two black men that are rich. Because imagine if y'all going through that in social media world, and imagine what a nigga like me that got to walk outside my little apartment and do, you know what I'm saying? Like, if there's two rich men arguing over some street bullshit trying to prove who's tougher, imagine what I go through on a day-to-day basis just working a 9 to 5. So I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all niggas enjoy your money, y'all enjoy the models y'all fucking, y'all enjoy the bottles y'all popping.
Yeah, don't make it don't go no further.
Accolades of life.
Yeah,
because it don't go no further than where it's at.
Perks in life.
That man said the street you in the hood, but man, his house is his house. It don't matter where it's at. It
matters. It matters.
It don't matter.
No. To me, it matters.
It don't matter.
Hey, they put a whole movie there. It don't even
sound crazy with how it matters. How do it matter to you?
I'm saying where
he had a car show
I'm about to explain
at his home.
I didn't know his house was in Smackdown.
It don't matter where his house is.
This nigga Ross
is each state. It don't matter where it's at. You can't get to his house where it maybe his house start on that road, but guess where it's at though? It end up back there. It start on the road.
That's facts.
On the Walmart road.
I'm saying, like, if he's in a bad neighborhood, I'll Pop Smoke.
Nah,
he said, man, the nigga Gillie had a bunch of good. He said, nigga ain't had a good night's sleep since he moved in there. Like,
man, you crazy. That man sleeping like a baby every night. That man sleeping like a baby every night. Shit, you got like fucked up.
All right, so y'all ready? Let's hit this next topic.
That boy.
Y'all ready for the next topic?
Yeah.
We touched on that. All right, so a guy goes Facebook Live. This is talking some real shit. So guy goes Facebook Live after he was a comedian. This is tailored to you actually, and I made this point to show this. So a guy in Atlanta, I think it was Atlanta, he kept like making jokes about people and like commenting on the people's pictures. Eventually, he went Facebook Live and was like, y'all can pull up on me. He laughed. The niggas pulled up while he was Facebook Live and gunned him down right in front of his mom home. That's what I'm saying. Like Rick Ross and Gillie is playing this tough guy role, but there's really niggas that's in the streets on accident. Just being poor, you're in the street. So let's watch a clip of a man that had some real beef and didn't realize how real the shit was because he watching people like Gillie and Rick Ross do weird shit. Now he can't. Oh no, it's some real niggas that come kill you. Let's watch.
Meth loved to use Facebook Live to reach people and make them laugh, but everyone did not find his humor and messages to be funny.
I'm the president of Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Terrell was a comedian. He disrespected people, okay, they got mad. But this is nothing compared. Words can't kill you, but a gun can.
Okay, we got action.
That's the sound of gunshots as Terrell did a Facebook Live from this chair outside his family's Ypsilanti home on Tuesday. That Facebook Live would be his last one.
2 gunmen got out, shot at Real, killed Real.
Terrell's mother says it was all allegedly over the comedian making fun of a video of someone getting beat down.
When my son put up a video of her son or the boy getting knocked out, a lot of people didn't like Real. So what? People cannot kill people for talking.
But this family says that's exactly what went down.
A family was mad at Terrell. They got on live saying they was coming over here to slap me and kill him.
Fox 2 reached out to the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office, and they say they are actively investigating the shooting near Nash and Tyler as the search for those responsible continues. This heartbroken family wants justice, and they want anyone responsible for this crime to turn themselves in.
I know who did it. They should know who did it. Everybody who watched it live should know who did it. You killed him in the broad daylight at 11 o'clock, so evidently you want to pay for your crime.
All right, so that's the actual clip, man, and I'm going to be the first one to say. I just said to the cast while the video was playing, if a nigga threatened to slap my mama, if I'm not ready to do no gangster shit, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not about to go Facebook Live, give a nigga my address, none of that shit. Because listen, I try to tell people every day, when you lived in the streets your whole life, once you make it out, and what I mean by make it out, I made it out to the point where mentally, my mentality has changed. I don't play games. I don't act tough. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a street nigga. That's what we was taught our whole lives. I try to change the culture and say, you can be from the streets, MB, you know best. Because, like, listen, when I say that this man, he carry a whole hood on his back from a standpoint of all his homeboys still hang around him, all his homeboys calling for information or guidance or whatever the case may be, we got to get to a place in our life to where you can say, it's okay to say I was scared. It's okay to say,
this, I don't mean to cut you off, but this one I always tell my homies, like, I be like, I ain't the toughest person. My one homie Menace always laugh at me. I always say, I ain't the toughest motherfucker, but I ain't Trey either. It might have went over y'all head.
No, the boys in the hood, Trey.
Exactly, but I ain't Trey. I ain't gonna be like, pull and let me out.
No,
I ain't that either. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't no don't let me out.
I'm mentally sharp. Where, like you said, I don't do the things that I used to do.
What about Kane? All right, so you mentioned Trey, and I got goosebumps when I said that. To me, I was Kane. Like, at one point in time, I thought I was a street dude, right? But Kane, like, just a dude trying to figure it out and live with his grandparents. And then Harold got killed.
The hood took him under.
Yeah, the hood took him under. So you can get out of the hood mentality. It'll make you a better person when you realize, I don't have to prove to you niggas I'm tough. Because like that, listen, I have friends sitting behind bars right now for murder, behind proving you're not going to play with me. And instead of just saying, I don't want no smoke. This is you too. Like, we got a homeboy, me and we got a close friend of ours. Shout out to D-Loco. I love him to death. That's one of my favorite fucking friends in the world. This man is sitting behind bars for multiple gun charges, and it's just like, D-Loco, you don't need a gun. You're 50. And this is not a jab at my homeboy. My homeboy is still in that mentality. Ain't no nigga gonna run up on me. I gotta keep my. No, you don't. You're 50. Go play with your grandkids.
Because the mentality,
It's a fact.
The mentality of the neighborhood is always that basis of if someone gets less on the slide, then they think everybody can slide. You give someone the inch, they take a mile.
Well, that's what
the thing is. You make me think
he
think it's somebody after him. If ain't nobody after you, and you don't need to protect nobody.
But street shit. We talking about. We talking about
street shit. So like in that case, then when you done did some dirt, regardless of what the case is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No matter if you 60, no matter if you about to get a death, you don't know if somebody about to be coming for you.
I can give an example. So I was robbed one time. I wasn't robbed. So a friend of mine was robbed of some shit he owed me. So he was robbed. Boom. I still to this day remember the shit because it affected my whole life. He was robbed and he owed me $1,000, and the nigga was like, man, you got to do something about that shit. And I was like, it's $1,000. Nigga, I'm making that every other day. I'm good. And then the nigga said, all right. So then that nigga turned around and robbed me for $30,000. So what the point that I'm trying to make is, and then my cousin, my OG, was like, you a bleeding fish in shark's water. You done, bro. Like, once niggas peg you as you soft, or once niggas peg you as in they can get over on you, you might as well quit the game. And like I said, I stopped after that, never sold a drug again. But there's at some point in time, the hood is going to challenge you, and the question is, what are you going to do?
Are you willing to accept the challenge?
Are you? Yeah, I'm not, because I would have went to jail for murder, or I would have went to jail for gun charges. I sit around a bunch of men that are traumatized behind some street shit. They had no. We had a man on this. We had Rob on the show. Rob went to jail for attempted murder and all of these charges. And I guarantee you,
different strokes for different folks.
And that kid and that guy was a stand-up good person, but the streets took him under. And God, I mean, he made it out. Thank God he made it out. He out here doing his thing, writing books and shit like that. But I'm trying to explain that our people, it's so easy to get caught up in some shit. Good segue. It's so easy to get caught up in street shit that you don't even belong in. I'm telling you, I'm not for the streets. Now, at one point in time in my life, I thought I was. I was hanging around your friends. Like I said, D-Loco was the one that told me, D-Loco, and like I said, I want to give D-Loco praise while you're on here, because at one point in time, I was a Blood, y'all was Crips, and D-Loco would be the only one that was protecting me from all. I was oblivious to it. I'm like, I played Madden, and then D-Loco would be like, I just had
around. My homies, they ain't gonna do nothing to you.
Yeah.
But he was good.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I would hear stories like D-Loco had to tell this nigga he ain't touching you. And I'm like, I didn't hear that story, but that's how solid D-Loco was. Niggas was like, we about to rob dude. And then the loco was like talking to him in the corner, like, y'all not gonna touch my little homeboy. He playing the game. Why y'all gonna fuck with him? I didn't know this, and it was people like him that made me realize these Crips that y'all telling me I'm supposed to have a problem with is the coolest niggas on the planet. And I mean on every facet. I'm
so nigga, you was in shark water.
But
you was in shark water.
But listen.
It's only a certain niggas. You got saved. You got saved.
But listen, it's still some street shit.
Okay, it was.
Is it still street shit?
It is street shit.
Yeah. All right,
but only a certain niggas saved you.
Yeah,
nigga, you was
but I didn't even know. I didn't know.
Exactly. That's your problem.
But that touched on what he said. When his homie said he got beat before, like then you'll fish in shark water.
Yeah.
And you gave that shit up because
you oblivious.
You're
so evidently, motherfucker, you had blinders on your whole life. Nigga, because the homie is in there. God damn, nigga, look for the sign.
I got hit twice. Never.
No, I'm just saying, you gotta look for the sign.
I'm gonna tell you like
them niggas try to hit you, and they got saved.
I'm gonna tell you like Lil Baby said. I'm gonna tell you like Lil Baby said. He said, "I know how I feel to be robbed. I'll never be robbed again." That's how I feel. That's why I don't even play those games. I know how I feel to be robbed. You will never rob me again.
But I'm just saying though, they was about to pull it, but you got saved.
I was fucking right next to fucking Hilltop playing a video game.
That's what I'm saying. That's dangerous water, bro.
Like what the fuck?
That's shark water.
Shout out to Hilltop. I ain't from there though. That's why
Hey, don't put yourself in shark water. Don't give a fuck if you think you good at playing the game or not. You put yourself in dangerous territory.
I think this is a perfect segue to our new segment. Willie, what's it called?
Oh, the funniest video of the day.
Yeah, you're supposed to hit your spill. But anyway, we'll work on it. But anyway, funny clip of the day. Young black man did a narration on this Animal Planet channel. It's kind of old, but it's speaking on everything we just talked about in the last 10-15 minutes. I want to watch the clip. Quando, you want to hit your phone so we can watch it?
Yeah,
it's a dope topic for what we already talking about. Here we go. This is a guy that don't even realize. Well, let's watch.
So if the hatchling keeps its nerve, it may just avoid detection.
A real nigga always keep his eyes open. You feel me? The snakes is always around. The niggas always trying to come up on you. You see them though, you just act like you don't. You just mac, play friendly, play cozy, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing, they just slid on by. Yeah, I see you, nigga. I know you see me watching you, nigga. Yeah, that's exactly how niggas move. He call the homies, now they tryna pull up on me from behind. A real snake ass move. I'm a bitch ass snake, I'm out of here, nigga. We out, let's go. These niggas is everywhere, son. See that snakes is all around you type shit. Oh. I'm out here, nigga. Yeah, you just get the fuck on. Don't pay attention to nobody. It's metaphors everywhere. Oh, you caught up in drama. You feel me? Your best friend told you some shit they shouldn't have, and you got caught up. Then you slow up, you sit back and remember who the fuck you is. I'm out of here, bitch. Yeah, bitch. We out. You ain't catching me, nigga. Out of here. Yeah. Oh, wait. This nigga close. Oh, hold up. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Oh, almost got me. You ain't catch me, bitch. Yeah. Done, nigga. I'm safe, I'm home. Yo, motherfucker, how you watch me run that whole time?
So if the hatchling keeps its nerve, it may just avoid detection.
A real nigga always keep his eyes open. You feel me? The snakes is always around.
All right, so that's the actual clip, man. And like, shout out to my cousin Willie, that's officially a member of the Smartest Dumb People. Yeah. He said to me, he said, cousin, man, y'all niggas be having too many deep, emotional, toxic topics, man. We need some funny shit, man. And I felt like that was only right that we play that clip for what we was discussing, because like some motherfuckers don't even know they wounded fish in shark's water. And like I said, that clip was on Discovery, and it was a funny clip because old boy narrating that shit was hilarious, and it had a lot of subliminals in it too. Yeah, you gotta just keep moving, man. What's your opinion on the video? Y'all like the video?
Yeah. Really real life stuff that's going on today.
On a daily basis.
Yeah, that's
in every hood. in every hood.
Man running away from snakes. You know, I mean, it's self-explanatory.
And you never know people's intentions. You never know what they're going
And it's funny because I try to tell people like I just be wanting to live. Like I'm be honest with y'all. Like I somehow, some way, it always just like it could be something as simple as in like the drama with my mom or something. You know, like I just always just be trying to go and just keep moving. But if the minute you stop, so shout out to my baby girl, man. Me and my daughter ain't been spending a lot of time together, but things is about to change. And I told my daughter like I just had my head down because like the minute you look up is when some weird shit happened, and we got the podcast going on, we got all of this good shit happening, and I'm just trying to focus on going to work every day and do this and do that. And I realized that I didn't take enough time to like put aside for my child. So me and my daughter working on some shit we got going on. We gonna be better as a family. But at the end of the day, you gotta just keep moving through all of the snakes and all of the fucking drama, all of the shit you got going on, man. That shit, if you let that shit stagnate you, because like, let's be honest, we had two co-hosts on here before these two guys, which I love these two guys. But I had two co-hosts. I had an idea, right? And I was like, I want to be like the dumbest one, but I'm extremely smart. MB, you too. Like I'm gonna say, MB is extremely smart, but I always found myself just having dialogue with smart people. I don't sit around and just talk to a dumb motherfucker. The minute I know you dumb, I don't really want to have a conversation. I'm just being honest with you.
We can't really
we can't really vibe.
You know what's crazy that say that? I got a homegirl, Yo-Yo. I tell her that. I be like, I'm smarter than everybody. And she be like, that should be the name of your first comedy thing. Because I do. I think I'm smarter than everybody. I do think I'm smarter.
I think I'll call what you have is charismatic. Like a lot of people don't realize, like I always was smart, but it was so many obstacles that kept me in a stagnant space. I'm telling you, like when I got with a situation where I moved and I start worrying about myself, which I was always focused on my family as a father and all of these things. But I realized, like I said, like even with something simple, like a lot of people don't realize I'm fucking amazing at Madden, right? So my homeboy was like, Chris, shout out to Chris. Chris was like, dude, I don't know why you ain't streaming Madden yet, because like, and I agree, like that's another avenue of my brilliance that's not really displayed.
Because you don't do it no more.
Yeah, but nobody in Omaha can beat me. There's not a soul in Omaha, Nebraska.
And it's kind of funny that you brought that up because I've been watching a nigga on Madden. I just been watching
that fat nigga beat you.
What fat nigga?
At RB Barbershop that he would never talk to nobody. He had his earphones in his head.
Got on your neck?
The first tournament you won.
You talking about the fat nigga from Lincoln?
No. Because your Bledsoe was tough.
You talking about LB? You talking about Chris's brother?
No. He was a chubby dude. They from over south. His dad came over there with him.
I've been watching the nigga online.
Oh.
And the little dude was.
He ain't beat me.
He beat you at RB them shop. The first tournament they played, you ran through everybody. You beat him. The second time, remember, it was double elimination. He beat you the first round.
I said I'm brilliant.
No, you nice.
No, I'm not nice. I'm brilliant at that shit.
But I'm talking about online. I'm not talking about the local shit. I'm talking about you playing niggas online. And
I could pull up on my Xbox right now my online record. Man, I stopped playing. My online record right now, if I put it up, is 56-5. You give me one nigga in Omaha right now that got a record online.
I'm just talking that.
Is 56-5.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about after the show.
When I decide to play, I demolish people. So I'm just saying, like the smartest dumb people. What, Ron? I'm saying,
nothing, man.
He right. He's a Madden king.
I'm just trying to tell him about.
I'm saying I was brilliant at something and didn't even realize it because like we don't know our gifts until you really embrace the gift. And I think this is like everybody was like, I knew you was gonna have a podcast. I'm like, why? Because I talk a lot. And like I said, I like to talk to brilliant people. So that's what the idea of the smartest dumb people was. I want to sit around people that are really dumb as fuck.
Right, then your fucking self for sure.
Hey, shout out to the smartest dumb people, man. We need to take a shot. Let's get to the next video, man. Let's get to the next video. Young dude, streamer, live streamer, really popular on streams on I think it's Twitch. He decides to fucking light a firework in his house on his bed. Y'all gotta watch this shit. This shit is, and almost set his mama house on fire. Watch this shit.
Pikachu.
No, 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 no.
Oh my God, is it a fire?
No, it's not, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not, it's not.
What the fuck is you doing?
I didn't know, I didn't know, I didn't know. I thought
Oh my God!
Stop.
Turn that stream on.
I didn't.
Oh my God, this is on fire.
I didn't know. I thought it was the popping ones, Mom.
Oh my fucking God.
What happened? A firework went off?
Yeah, a firework went out, then it just like went boom. Like, just, I don't know. Like, it just started going. Look, it's like black stuff in the air right now.
Yeah. You don't have anything?
That's it. It just went out.
Yeah. Make it for us in the first show.
Yeah, that'll work.
You want me to get her? You go.
Engine 51. You can go ahead and make this for engine 51 in the first truck.
Dispatch is clear on the can handle for engine 51 and truck 2. Wall wheeling.
All right, so that's the actual clip, man. Shout out to LB. LB in the building. Shout out to Robert King. Shout out to Miss Rails, Natalie. So listen, LB said that motherfucker would have to go. We know you ready to kick a motherfucker out your house anyway at the drop of a dime. LB, let one of your kids do some shit like that and damn near burn down the house. They go, for sure. We didn't have these conversations. You want a motherfucker out at 18. So let him do that at 18. He's done. So let's get to, what's your opinion on that video, man?
Man, the things that people would do for
attention.
for attention and online popularity, and then honestly, all it looks like is almost what you call, they usually call them pranks. This one can't be a prank because you're doing it just by yourself, but this is just another attempt at trying to go viral, and that outcome. And then the crazy thing is they record the aftermath just to put it part of the video too.
To me, it looked like he took the joke too far.
But know what? I think he expected all that to happen at the same time, and all the other yelling and all that was what's that called?
Pre-props.
Like it's all fake. Like it's all,
it was edited.
That's just him yelling just to make y'all get entertained.
When he stood there, he was screaming when he lit it.
But the thing is, that shit is not a fucking joke.
That was a fake video.
I'm gonna say he was pump faking.
I don't think it was a fake video. I don't think he thought it was going to go that far. I don't think he knows how far the firework was.
Why would you ever light a fuck? I wouldn't light a sparkler in my house, let alone a whole fucking.
That's what the trying to go viral part is. Hey y'all, giving you this many lights, I'm gonna light a firework in my house.
Yeah,
but we
it's
gotta
a young
get
kid shit.
those lights, and that
He go live, everybody watch him. He got 300-400 motherfuckers watching him. He like the thing.
My aunt's house just burned down to the ground on an accident on some cigarette shit. Not even this much shit. This is not no live shit. This shit will burn your shit down.
Bro, fire spray.
Playing around. This is a joke and they shit didn't burn down.
We got about 5 minutes with this next topic. Ladies, make sure you like and share because this is tailored to the women. Woman comes out and say, if you want to just fuck, just say that. And then a dude rebuttals it and says, men need to stop lying. This is the actual clip. We'll be right back.
What the fuck? Say that!
In a way, she's not wrong. And wording is going to be super key with this. And I'm not telling you to go out here, approach a random girl and say, hey, I'm trying to. That's not going to work. That's not what she's saying. But after a week of texting, bro, if the only thing you want is to hit, why not? Why not send that text that says, I'm trying to experience you? Because for some women, that's going to be like, oh, he's bold, he's blunt. Some women actually like that and prefer that because like she says, not all women want to be in a relationship. So if you send that text, you're already letting her know what time you're on. And she's either going to be okay with it and down for it, or she's not. But in reality, if the only thing you want to hit, if you only want to hit, You don't care if she says yes or no. Why? Because you're gonna probably have more options. And let's be real, your true players out here, they don't lie. They tell you what it is, and they let the women decide if they want to go.
What the fuck? Say that!
In a way, she's not wrong. And wording is going to be super key with this. And I'm not telling you to go out here, approach a random girl and say, hey, I'm trying to. That's not going to work. That's not what she's saying.
All right, so that's the actual clip, man. So when it comes to this shit, I always wanted to have this conversation anyway. And I feel like there's women that want the truth, and there's women that want to be lied to. A lot of women would prefer to be lied to. They act like, I had this conversation with a woman the other day. Y'all act like y'all want the truth, but y'all really don't. Like, y'all pretend that, like...
I can take it, give it to me raw. And then when you give it to them raw, it's like, I can't believe you said that to me.
I'm out. Peace.
No, they don't say peace. They want you to sit there for the reaction. They want you to sit there for whatever comes from whatever you just said. They when they say that they're ready to hear it, they be like, I want to be able to hear it, but you can't decide what my reaction gonna be. That's the problem, because it's like, yo, your reaction is the thing why I lied in the first place.
I mean, I've had women hit me up and be like, I just want to fuck. Or I just want to, like, I get it, like, but it depends on how I feel about that person to where if I'm willing to take it there or not.
That's all it depends on, bro. If you will, it depends on the person. It depends on the person that's sending the message, and it depends on the person that's taking the message. Mm-hmm. I want to fuck. Okay. Yeah. Do I want to fuck you?
Yeah.
The response is going to be different. You know what I'm saying?
That's a call. I
feel like women that have the imaginary ideal of what a relationship is want to be lied to. So no, I'm just being honest.
The thing is, they have a fantasy. It's not that they want to be lied to. They have a fantasy that this is possible.
Just like I watch 90 Day Fiancé religiously. These women come to these foreign countries and they be like, I want to have a wedding like this, and this, and the foreign dude like, baby love. Like, that's all they know how to say. You know what I'm saying? So women have an idea of what they expect a man to be, and when that man doesn't fit that criteria, they out. So again,
not even talking about the TV version, bro. I'm talking about the real life version of you in face to face. I'm saying, man, you can walk up to a motherfucker and
say, I want to fuck you. I have never ever tried that. And never will.
It's so direct.
That is wild.
It's so direct.
Shout out to Joshua Coleman. We want him on the show. We got.
Well, guess what?
We got to get Joshua Coleman.
And I'm not saying. Hold on. And I'm not saying it's so direct as to that. I'm saying you can chill all day, all night, or wherever the scene fit, and just like, I want to fuck, but. I've been fucking with you all day already.
It's one of those things where you want to express that you do have a physical attraction.
Yeah. Well, it's just not that I'm just coming. I want to fuck. No, I'm fucking with you, and I'm feeling you out the whole way. I'll fuck with you.
I did experience a woman just randomly saying like, sitting with a woman and she's like, I just want to suck your dick. Like, I have experienced something like that, but that's different because that's the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But you build up a moment on the same time that
so
whatever the video.
What if I can't speak for you because I don't want to throw you under the bus.
No, I'm not worried about me throwing under the bus.
But I'm saying, like, what if a woman, Gina side, shout out to baby girl, Gina side, if you're in a situation, if you wasn't getting married or whatever the case may be, because we got to speak hypothetically.
We get it. September 2nd.
Show up or show out?
No, they can't even show up, man. You ain't even come.
Hey, it's exclusive wedding. Hey, I hope that slim Italian suit can fit around all this nice, good shit I got for it.
Get in the gym, my boy.
I'm in the gym, bro. I gotta lose 40 pounds so I can go to Vegas.
40 pounds? You don't need to lose 40 pounds, my boy.
Hey, we gonna make sure that happens.
Shout out to Cuzzo. Cuzzo, get that off the goddamn table before they think we producing that.
Oh no, we got to label this way.
I got you.
I'm just bullshit. All right, so look, MB, give them your panhandles, bro.
What?
Give them your panhandles. You know that.
Your ads.
Hey, let us know where
this how you know. This how you know MB. I'm gonna tell you the old school gangsters, because MB don't fuck.
I hate the internet. I don't do videos.
No.
But I will tell y'all this: tune in every week to the smartest, dumbest people. That dude, Quando Rondo, Will,
You said
y'all can check me out. The smartest, dumb people.
No, hey.
Tune in. I'm a little buzzed. My nigga Quando Rondo been giving me. I can't show y'all what we've been drinking. We ain't getting them no sponsorship.
No.
But like I said, tune in to the smartest, dumb people. Will, that dude, boy.
I've been good your whole life.
Quando Rondo. Y'all can check me out. Beezy Panero.
Hey.
July 31st.
Hey, you coming back up? You coming back up with El Stupo?
Yeah, I'll be here the 29th with El Stupo. Pull up on me at the strut. 90.
Hey, I will be
Sport.
there.
I talk about everything. I keep it real.
You know they neck. Hey.
Fuck them kids. First, fuck them kids. I talk about
Don't even
relationships.
tell them what you talking about. Get on them kids and them.
Come holler at me. I keep it real.
I'm in the
Hey,
building.
y'all, you and your girl arguing. You trying to get out dog house, bring it to the comedy show.
Man,
Everything you want to say to her, I'm probably going to say to her for you.
Why are you talking to my production? Talk to the camera.
It's okay. He got it out.
Hey,
Shout out to the smartest dumb people for having me on their podcast.
We got my GMB. We got Beezy.
Yeah, but we go a long way.
We got Beezy.
We got that white cup. Oh, we living.
Quando.
Hey, everything, man. Hey, groundhog.
Hey, he gonna do your thing. He gonna do your thing.
All right, spill, my boy. Now we get him out of here.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Hey, Caucasians, listen. This is the smartest dumb people. I ain't gonna lie, we're a little lit tonight because we definitely doubled back shot after shot. Shout there, be. Let me explain to you something. This is why I'm gonna explain to y'all why we got drunk tonight. Really drunk. Because this man, I say brother, but I don't say that to anybody. This is my brother. This is a dude that I love dearly.
It's a good dude right here.
Man, listen, man.
Dude the dude.
I remember me and them been do some shit, and not no gangster shit, but just as friends. He always guided me. He was my barber. His brother is my barber. They my family. That ain't just a random dude on the show.
We got different mutual love and respect for each other.
Yes.
It ain't about gangs or none of that. It's just pure, genuine love.
Y'all really taught me what Crips like. Y'all taught me a lot about Crips, man. I was like, man.
But what's crazy is I just told my homies, every blood I done came across that I done sit and chill with, I'd be like, you cool, my nigga.
Yeah.
Cool with some of my homies. I ain't gonna, you know,
a lot of Crip niggas was dark skinned, man. I was brown skinned.
I don't think there's nothing about
What
that.
is
though.
this you talking about?
Yeah, we might have another 30-minute hour spill now.
Nah, bullshit.
Overtime.
Hey, nah, I ain't saying that again. Hey, this is the smartest dumb people. Anthony That Dude Johnson, Beezy Panero. Make sure y'all check out Ain't Shit Funny comedy show with Joshua El Stupo,
at the
Beezy
Strut.
Panero. We gonna be in the building.
July
Smartest dumb
31st.
people will be there.
July 31st.
It's on a Sunday. Y'all got
July 31st, man.
Ain't no
Please
football
check it out.
going on. Ain't no.
Quando Rondo, Willie ABN. Y'all have a great night.
I know what it is. It's the smartest dumb people.
Yes, sir.
Buddha.